And this is the game that could very well decide a $75,000 swing in terms of prize money, as well, of course, the Grand Chess Tour Championship.
E4.
The other two are playing Blitz, by the way, but it doesn't matter. It's just mandatory. And knight c3, a Vienna game.
Yeah.
No F4.
No F4, G3 now.
The Gleck Vienna, I guess.
The Gleck.
Yeah. D5, you could, I mean, this is by far the main theoretical move in this position, but you could also try to play maybe C6 or something. But yeah, now we get what has been discussed at length. This is actually kind of mainstream theory. Not maybe the mainstream theory, but there's going to be hundreds of games from this position.
And here we go, knight F3. Really reminds me of this, well, no, it's not really a Scotch in reverse, where
Not
we
exactly,
get these double pawns imbalance.
Yeah.
Briefly, the outline sketches what Fabiano wants to achieve in this opening.
I think we want rook b1, knight g2. We just want to play chess. I don't think there is any argument white is better here. White is just attempting to play a kind of a long-term game of chess where you do have your trumps. Bishop on g2 is quite decent.
Okay.
I think you probably want to play a5 here if you can.
Why
often you also, like, an idea here was to play rook e1, and if bishop d6, switching to this structure, which is immediately much more familiar to us, you get this in all kinds of Petrovs and other lines.
Right.
But he goes knight g2. I thought knight g2 was quite likely, just to preserve, not to give Pragg any kind of, no trades, no things to aim at. I don't like bishop d6 necessarily. It feels a bit passive. I don't quite know why we needed to remove the bishop before it was chased.
Nasi, isn't it time to play knight to c4 and f4?
Absolutely.
Get in f4, f5, you know.
We don't have too many more useful moves left, so
right?
yes, let's do
a5
knight
still useful. I might play a6 on a good
A6 is
day.
definitely on tap.
Yeah, which is why I thought bishop b6 was so logical, not give you this square at all. Maybe some ideas
challenge the diagonal.
Some ideas of bishop d5. Bishop
I
d6
agree.
looked strange
I agree.
in my eyes.
a5 threatened a6, as Maurice mentioned. Knight e7.
Knight e7.
Now it's time for knight c4 and f4. Let's go.
Knight c4, bishop b6, though. Do we want to trade on d6? Do we want to give black some?
Bishops.
How about knight e4, yes, sir?
Knight,
So maybe slightly better version of the same idea?
exactly.
Good point.
I think we're a lot happier taking on d6 when white, if we provoke
We
f5.
provoked f5.
Yeah, and black, I think, will not be interested in playing f5 at all. Bishop e6 by
And
Pragg.
now
C4
is it
maybe?
now?
C4, d4 is playable, c4 is playable. He chooses c4.
Okay, that stops knight d5 or bishop d5.
I think we kind of need to play b7, b6. Maybe
I'll ignore that.
Let's not blunder the bishop. Let's make sure we never
That's
blunder the bishop
defensive
as well.
move.
Yeah.
But the problem, as I see it for Pragg, is he doesn't want to fall into a position after f4 where he's just on the back foot. He's just defending. He's just reacting.
It's not that horrible, though. Knight takes d6, f takes g3 is playable. But my larger point was that something like this is not really all that bad. d6,
Really?
d5 maybe coming in once I drive your bishop away from f4.
I would feel like I'm doing good.
I think these are kind of okay.
Okay,
He
we
goes
do
knight
have knight
g6 for
g6
now.
on the board. I think that was, again, defensively intended to prevent f4.
Something like this seems logical. Gaining more
Not a fan of that
space.
knight on g6.
No.
It has
Remember what
no
I
future.
said a
Yeah.
game or two ago?
I thought
What-
f5 was much more.
When I see the knight on g6, I think it's misplaced because a queen can show up on
in this position,
h5.
it just has no future. And
Yeah, down half a minute.
its pieces have been dancing around. His bishop went to c5, back to d6, knight to e7, knight to g6, where it has no real future. And white has so much space.
White is just
go.
better now, yeah.
Let's go, queen h5.
Beginning with bishop d6, I like very few of Prague's decisions.
Queen h5.
Big chance for Fabi to tie it up. A draw by Pragg wins the title, but he's found himself in a tricky position right now.
Can you imagine the tension that the players must be feeling at the board at this exact moment? Every decision.
This is exactly what Fabio wanted to get
Yeah.
out of the opening.
Oh, yeah.
He got the imbalance he wanted, no question about it, Nazi. Queen h5 and menacing ideas of bishop h6.
Not immediately, but it's kind of in the air.
It's there.
Yeah, you have to watch out for it.
It's there, yeah.
I would be terrified.
That's because you're a very wise man and an experienced player.
Especially with the
No.
pawn sitting on h6, because you can never play f5.
Bishop e3,
bishop
b6, yeah.
e3,
And now let's take queen
b6.
h5, and after bishop e7, I very much like the engine going knight c3 in some of these positions, also indicating that you have to watch out for knight b5 and maybe even knight a7.
Wow.
Getting it all
That would be
the
a
way.
shocker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's looks like an engine find.
Well-
I'd be surprised if he retreated that knight, but
One of,
the queen is on h5. That I'm not surprised
No.
at.
One of the nice things you often say to players, inexperienced players, keep the tension. Don't resolve the tension. And that your example of knight c3 to b5.
This move is the move I was looking at.
But now h3. I mean, we're threatening bishop g4.
Bishop g4. You can't take on h6 yet.
No,
Why
not
not?
yet. No.
But you're going to be threatened because bishop g4,
Queen g5. Bishop e7.
Bishop e7.
bishop e7.
You chase me away from the f6 square. You guard the f6 square. So you have to play h3. Okay, that's on the board.
Knight c3 remains very strong here. AB, rook a7 definitely also comes into consideration. I think that's a lot more human, but in a way it sort of resolves some of the tension for black because you no longer have to worry about somehow losing that pawn on a7 later in some endgame.
I have to say this is so human.
Yeah,
You would
but
put
this
your
is-
rook on the 7th rank. Let's go.
Rook b1 takes b6 is a very strong threat, weirdly.
Exactly.
Because you just have no moves.
No, this is exactly
This
what
is
you want
the
to do.
dream, yeah.
White is pushing forward
Right.
and stopping black from shutting anything down.
And-
And this is what you want.
You want,
Picturesque
I
position of
think you have to
pieces.
play king h7 and try to play f5. It's not good, but you have to because you just don't have any other source of play at all. And king h7 f5 with the idea of f4 is at least something. It appears to be borderline losing to something very, very sharp and very specific, but it will be difficult, I think, for Fabi to find. Machine replies to king h7 with rook b1.
What?
Threatening
f5,
rook
rook takes
takes
b6. Yeah, just saying I don't have to pay
Go
any
ahead, take my
attention.
knight.
e4 is not hanging.
Take my knight.
Yeah.
Bishop takes
And-
e4.
Yeah, and fe4 in this position, white takes on c7, and black barely survives. You have to find the move rook f5 here, not to resign, maybe.
Oh my
Good luck
gosh.
with all of that.
I like Prague's
Oh
move,
my
actually. He played
goodness.
b5.
He played d5.
b5.
But now after c5, your position.
You got the
yeah,
d5
b5 is
square.
very logical. You
Yeah.
want to open up the rook on b8. You want to remove as we have
A
seen,
target.
potentially a target. But after c5, you now also have to watch out for c5, c6 positions in some cases.
Frog is
That's
slightly
not
ahead
that
on the
obvious
clock
to
at the
me.
moment. He's looking for squares.
Minute
I
40.
like this move to try to get counterplay and force Fabi to stop and think.
I think Fabi's going to go rook d1. You don't want to commit to c5
Mm.
yet.
Rook d1.
No, he
No,
does
he
play
does.
c5.
He does.
Bishop
But he took a
d5
long
at least
time.
gives us rook a8 as a next move in some cases.
Okay.
King h7 now. I don't like this. Like if you
No,
wanted to play king
c6?
h7,
Ooh, c6 starts to look.
no,
C6
this,
is
already
this
a
is
move.
going very very sideways for Prague.
C6 looks promising.
Rook a1 very strong, c6 very strong.
He had to play bishop d5, right?
C6 feels more like a move than rook a1, and he did do it. But
Now, the key moment. Do we play knight c5?
it's strong, but
Very good.
f4 that seems to be kind of
Whoa.
a wrong direction.
Whoa.
Takes
Very
takes
bad
f5
move.
and black is fine, and
Four.
Prague will be forced to make those moves. I think.
I think Fabi's attracted to knight g5 ideas, but
100%.
it gives him nothing.
100% he's attracted to knight g5.
but then in the end, I have a 5
F4.
f4.
Whoa, pause.
Bishop
Counterplay.
e4, bishop f5.
And Prague has found it.
Yeah, you have to go f5. You can't allow f4, f5. And
Wow.
Prague is
And the game has turned around.
black is
Amazing.
completely fine.
Amazing.
In fact, white is much worse if he doesn't play either. I mean, rook b7, best move. Do you see that in the blitz
Rook
game?
b7.
Rook b7? It's
not
not on
even a
my
candidate
agenda. It was knight c5 or knight g5.
Yeah.
If I'm
Fabi's now
forced
alert to the
play-
fact that he has nothing.
If I'm forced to play knight f2, I hate my position.
He's going to go knight g5 and bishop b4 and
He's
that'll
still
line.
looking. He might find rook b7.
That would
What
be
is rook b7?
What is,
that would
what is
be
that move?
amazing.
What is
It's just an engine move. It
He's
makes no
basically
sense.
saying, "Go ahead, take my knight, now play f5."
But I don't want to
play
take.
bishop.
Maybe I don't want to take your knight. Maybe I want to do something else. But rook b7
The
is
longer, okay. Now I think we just
it's
take
just
and go rook
so
f6.
audacious.
It's
By the
lost.
way,
Takes rook f6 and black is in full control. Bishop d5 coming in.
I'm
the
told
white
that-
king is a lot less safe.
that for Vincent things went completely south
f7.
in the blitz.
I would have.
Wesley has won 4 blitz games on the trot, and he sealed the deal there. in that match. 20 seconds for
Rook
Fabi.
b7
and
remains the only thing to do here.
a
At least you win the
must-win
b5
situation
pawn.
for Fabi. Fabi down
He's
to
down
20.
to 14 seconds.
Rook b7 or bust. Let's go, Fabi. 10 seconds. Nope,
No.
he didn't find
Again,
it.
rook b7 is invisible.
Yeah.
Bishop to d5, I think.
Knight
Knight takes a
f4?
4
Knight f4
exists,
can
frankly.
Oh.
Knight f4, knight
I mean,
g2,
bishop
you're
d5
completely
looks
winning.
good
Yeah.
too. What's wrong with bishop d5,
But yeah,
right?
any
I
normal
thought
move
Bishop
here.
d5 was going to be.
Prague is on the cusp of the championship. He plays the move.
And queen g5. This is maybe not the fastest, but
It
he needs
allows-
a draw.
Fabi down to 5 seconds.
He
Bishop
needs a draw.
e3
So,
is a
yeah, so
king.
you're
Oh,
you're
okay,
just
okay.
trading everything off, and
Yeah,
now we can take
He
on
only needs
h4
a
and
draw.
return it to g5. Honestly,
but he should
taking
take
on g2
h4.
probably is also good, but allowing white to take on e6 in the end there, it becomes a bit messy. I think we should be taking on h4 here. He has a
Prague
minute
has
to
time in the
assess.
bank,
Yeah,
and he's
Yeah.
taking it.
bishop f2 and put it back on g5. Yeah.
Perfect. 2 extra pawns
Healthy
in the
extra
pocket
pawns?
for Prague.
Queen g3.
Last chance saloon for Fabi.
Rook yeah, I guess it doesn't make much
d5?
difference now
Oh.
because we're so many pawns up.
Knight h3 is coming too.
Yeah,
if
we
you
can
want
also
to.
trade the bishop away.
Rook
Get rid of all
b7 is
risk.
still.
Can he take the bishop and go after the c pawn?
Well,
Yes.
not immediate. Like, yeah, I guess.
Rook
Something wrong with rook
b6?
b6?
Nothing's
Rook d8,
wrong
rook
with
d6, but you can also start pushing.
We can go g4, f4. Let's go.
Push him, baby.
Or yeah, or that. Yeah, although I think he missed rook b7, and now he will be forced to make a good move. Like rook d8, rook d6 is still extremely strong.
Cannot trade.
No.
And rook f8 is not
Oh,
possible.
don't even go
He has to
there.
move his rook away, and he just gave the pawn away.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. He blundered rook b7.
But his position's
But-
so good
But
that
he needs a draw.
doesn't
If
matter.
he
Yeah.
needed to win this, it would maybe become a bit difficult because it's no longer as trivial. White has some counterplay, but he
Surprised
just needs a
hasn't pushed
draw.
the pawns. g4, f4.
c3, rook c5.
He's gonna
No,
play
you got
G6 probably.
g6.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Rook
third
a5.
pawn.
Yeah,
Oh.
now I guess rook e7.
The third pawn.
And again, so ahead on the clock.
Well, his only chance is to somehow play rook d4, c4, c5, d6.
Rook e5, rook takes e6 now wins a pawn in
takes
this.
e6,
But yeah, I
yeah.
think king g5, rook h6 is just much faster.
Whoa, Fabi trying
Just
to mix
f4.
things up on the other side.
f4.
So pay attention.
But after rook h6, we will have perpetuals. If nothing else, we will have perpetuals.
Yes, he will. And
Fabi
in
barely
fact,
made with 2 seconds on the
Rook
clock.
e2,
2
yeah.
seconds.
And now doubled rooks, and that's it.
There's the perpetual check.
Perpet, he doesn't need to play for the win. A draw seals the deal.
He isn't
And
playing.
Prague-
And that's it.
Yes. As Prague comes from 6 points behind to win the title.
Wins the match, wins the
Remarkable.
title. Congratulations, Praggnanandhaa.
Absolutely.
And he's done an improved
fantastic.
Alireza.
Explain.
Alireza twice came to St. Louis and won 2 tournaments.
Yes.
Rapid and
Prague
Blitz.
came to St. Louis and won 2.5 tournaments.
He is the new Grand Chess Tour champion. Put some respect on his name. Praggnanandhaa wins it, takes down the reigning champion, and he said it. We are the Gen Zers. We're coming. We're taking over. And he made those words come to life
Yes,
right
he
here.
Yes, he did.
An absolutely unbelievable performance on the final day from the young man.
Yeah.
Winning 2 rapid games
Wow.
When he had to.
when he had to.
He won 5 out of the 6 games today. No, there was 1 draw. He won
4.
drew
draw.
1, and lost 1.
That's fabulous.
Against one of the best players in the world in all 3 formats.
Yep. That's how you win the Grand Chess Tour Championship, don't
Yeah.
you?
He's just got to feel amazing. He's no doubt texting his sister, his mom, everybody back home. The champ.
He's not walking, he's floating right now. That's just an amazing
21 and pick up
performance.
200K.
Wow.
Not a bad payday.
That's absolutely, words fail. Congratulations, Prague. That was just, I've never seen Fabi being handled like that
Yeah.
by anyone.
By anyone. Yeah, this was very impressive.
Wow.